What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I'm going to share a story with you out of Geneva, Illinois. And it's some low people out here. This is one of the lowest things I've seen in a while. You see this young man up here? This guy right here is 22-year-old. Let me get his name right, Isaiah Fields. This guy was an employee at a place called the Markland Hyde Center. It's a convalescent home, and this guy is accused of doing something that's very sick. And a lot of people, he got the facility in trouble. He caused a big uproar. A lot of people got put out there that shouldn't have had to been put out there in, an uncomfortable position, all because of this guy's sickness that he possesses inside of him. I don't want to tell you what he did. I'm just going to show this to you, and then we're going to come back and talk about it. There's some sick people out here, and at 22 years old, this guy knows better. Take a look.
It was a week ago today that Markland first disclosed they were investigating a case of sexual abuse against one of their residents, but it was only today that the details were revealed. The Kane County Sheriff saying this is a fast-moving investigation, one they hope to have resolved soon. Up to 96 adult residents are living at Markland's Hyde Center campus in Geneva at any given time, all of them with what are described as profound developmental disabilities. A week ago, care facility management uncovered the ultimate betrayal of trust after sending one of their residents to Delnor Hospital for a checkup, only to find out she was 33 weeks pregnant.
We've served thousands of individuals. We've never had a case like this. So, it's an act of evil, a criminal act.
The woman, a longtime resident of the facility, delivered her baby the next day. Markland officials tell us she is nonverbal and unable to walk on her own. Part of her condition, they say, is the reason her pregnancy was not detected earlier.
Part of that disability, she has a distended abdomen. And so that's something that we track on a weekly basis. And so in the last week, it had gone above what we call baseline.
Access to the homes residents live in, says Funger, is highly restricted, meaning only a member of staff would have access to them. But while there are cameras in all public areas of the homes, there are none in the bedrooms. Following their own preliminary investigation, Markland has placed 3 male employees on paid leave.
Those that were suspended and some former staff members have already had DNA taken from them. And so really at this stage, we're really just cooperating with the Sheriff's Department.
But even as the criminal investigation continues, the belief is, for now, this might be an isolated case.
Physical exams have been done on all the females in that home. And so far, it doesn't look like it has extended beyond.
Markland officials are saying that the victim's family have returned her to the facility where she is currently being cared for. They also tell us her baby remains in the hospital. As for the Kane County Sheriff, they say right now they cannot comment, but they hope to do so as soon as possible.
And a man is charged for impregnating a disabled resident at a Geneva nursing home. He'll be in court later this morning.
Judy's live in the newsroom with details. Good morning, Judy.
Good morning. Kane County prosecutors say an arrest warrant was issued for Isaiah Fields after his DNA test came back positive. Fields of Chicago's Northwest Side was taken into custody Friday. In a statement, the state's attorney calls his actions heinous against a vulnerable individual. Prosecutors charged the 22-year-old with sexual assault and battery. They say Fields knew the victim had severe disabilities and she was unable to give consent. The woman is a longtime resident of Markland Hyde Center in Geneva. Administrators of the facility learned she was pregnant last month. She gave birth at Delnor Hospital the next day. Prosecutors say they believe Fields assaulted the woman between August 1st and September 5th of 2023. The Kane County Sheriff's Office had collected DNA samples from current and previous male employees of the center before making the arrest. Markland Center is a nonprofit founded in 1954. It provides 24-hour care for disabled people. When asked how the victim's pregnancy went unnoticed, Markland's CEO told WGN the victim is nonverbal and physically disabled. Yale Fonger said she had a distended abdomen due to her condition that likely masked the pregnancy.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the story of this guy, Isaiah Fields, 22 years old, absolute perv. This guy right here is extreme. What he did was extremely disturbing, man. And people are in them homes not because they want to be, because they have to be. They rely on people, just for everyday needs because they can't care for themselves. They said this woman was nonverbal with a physical disability. She had a distended abdomen. That's why they couldn't tell if she was pregnant or not. And when they do find out she's pregnant, she's 33 weeks old and pregnant and has the baby shortly after. You can't make it make sense. This dude right here is trash. They need to take him outside and dispatch him right now. Ain't no coming back from that. You took advantage of a person that couldn't speak. And they don't specify the age of this woman, but she's back in that home. The baby's still in the hospital. Family's been notified. Public embarrassment. You know what I'm saying? It's a breach of trust. People hire you because they think you got the right stuff to do the job, not knock somebody up. They can't talk or defend themselves or fight you off of them. This guy right here, man, this is unbelievable. I'd give him life. I would. What he did is no different than somebody, from her being nonverbal, to somebody putting their hands up somebody's mouth and assaulting them like that in that manner. That's how I see it. This guy right here is dog shit. Stuff like this really bothers me. I mean, really, like, seriously, why would you even put yourself in a position? You're 22 years old. You can't find you a woman? Seriously, let's get honest here. You can't find you a woman? No. And then the thing is, she had a distended stomach. What about her made you want to target her? See, predators always look for an easy target. You know what I'm saying? And things like this, there's no words for it. I mean, this is absolutely repulsive, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, how do you fix this? I mean, female patients, female people need to work with just female patients, and same thing with men. Male patients need to work with male professionals. Either way, man, it said they had to have some type of access in there being an employee. So I don't know what his job was, but it gave him access to get in there. All these people got to get DNA swabs. That's embarrassing. They find out what happens, all of a sudden, boom. And then you're the one that did it, so you submitted the swab, but you was going to sit around and wait, and hopefully it wasn't you. I wonder if he mentioned this to anybody at that job. You know what I'm saying? Because they said they got him caught on sexual assault. It needs to be rape. That needs to be the word. He need to be brought up on first degree. You meant to do that, and it came out with implication. Then the thing is this. And just hear me out. This guy was so hell-bent on getting his nut off and just taking advantage of somebody. You know what I'm saying? While he was at work where he was supposed to be working, not working somebody over, this guy shot himself up in this woman, left DNA. How stupid can you be? I mean, what he did was messed up. He needed to be euthanized. Seriously. This is a horrible, disgusting crime, guys. Let me get back in picture. This is a horrible, I'd lock him up permanently. It's no getting around this. You're 22 years old and you at work. Most people don't like being at work. I guess you're like, I guess I'll make a day out of it. Give me a reason to want to be here. Now that company, Markland Hyde, the Markland Hyde Center, they'll always be known, for this travesty. Either way, he got to go. I'd put him under the jail. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Man, to take advantage of somebody in that way. I mean, it ain't like you just did what you did, but now you got a child here and you locked up. This right here show a lot of, how can I even say this? This is a problem that's out here nowadays a lot of times with what you see with younger folk. Opportunistic, and this is not all younger folk, opportunistic, not thinking about tomorrow, just dealing with what they dealing with now and living in the moment. And look where it got you. These people can expect a lawsuit. You can already see it. And all they did, their only crime was hiring you, and you didn't even have your stuff together. 22 years old, man. I don't understand. Like, the nurses and CNAs can't take care of this woman. I don't know. Maybe they had the guy there. You know what? I'm done with this. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Sickening.